Hey, you're welcome. In this video, I will share with you a new way to target expats, that is, people living abroad. For example, you want to target, let's say, Nigerians living in the US or in the UK or in Canada. You can actually do that through Facebook ads. And looking at all these platforms, Google, YouTube ads, Microsoft, LinkedIn ads, Facebook still offer the best way to do this. But here is the thing. We are used to using the keyword expat, the behavioral targeting, but in this particular video, I'll share with you a new way to actually target expats. So here is the thing. There are various reasons why you might need to target expats. One is you are probably into real estate and you want people to invest back home, like people from your country to invest back home. That could be one reason. And that reason could be, okay, you have an opportunity, a business opportunity, because most of our clients that we run this kind of advert for, most of them wants to share a digital business opportunity with their fellow expats. So that could be another reason. And that reason could be the other way around. Even when you are already outside your country, let's say you are a Nigerian but you're already living in the US or UK. Now you opened a store, a restaurant, an African shop, any of this, and you want to target other Africans or other Nigerians to come to your store. This is another use case. So I hope you understand why this is important. All right, now that we understand that, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go to your Facebook Ads Manager. Now I want to assume you are not totally new to Facebook ads. So go to your Facebook Ads Manager, click on create. So for example, let's say you want to set up an advert to get people to buy what you are selling, right? So we'll use sales. Now click on select this manual sales campaign. Okay, I'll just put NG GB. GB stands for Genibit. So as I've said, you probably want to share an opportunity with expats. So in this particular video, what we'll be doing is I run a company, an edtech company, right, where we teach people tech skills. So for example, let's say one target people, Nigerians abroad, because many Nigerians or many Africans abroad actually prefer the career path, right? So we offer education that can help them get started. So that's what I'll be doing in this particular video. I'll just put August. Everything is on point. Now if your advantage campaign budget is turned on, please turn it off. Now let's go to the ad set. So the first level is the campaign objective, where you tell Facebook, okay, the objective of this ad campaign is to generate leads, to drive traffic, to get engagement, to get people to message, or to drive sales. So it depends on what you are trying to do. Okay, so this will be Nigerian. So basically this ad set, what we'll be doing is to target expats in the UK. Now scroll down, performance goal, leave it at maximize number of conversions. Pixel, we use Genibit Pixel. So this is where you enter what you are optimizing for. So here it is, this purchase. Okay, then scroll down. Now budget. Now if you are targeting tier 1 countries like US, UK, Canada, Australia, you don't want to be using the $5 budget. Well, it depends on what you are trying to do. If it's a retargeting campaign, you can do that. You don't want to be using, talking in terms of Naira now, 2,000 Naira ad budget won't work here, right? Because you are targeting, I would say, more quality audience, and Facebook charge more for that. Now start date, I prefer starting my campaign the next day. So I'll put 4 a.m. CEST is European time. I'm somewhere in Europe. Now end date, of course, leave that open. Okay, so let's go to now location. So here is the thing, there are two locations here. Now the nationality of your expat is one, and also the host country of your expat is another. So there, this is where you enter the host country of the expat you are trying to target. So the host country here is United Kingdom. So the host country here is United Kingdom. Now this is how we used to target expat before. So we have UK and switch this to original audience and select use original audience. Before now, it is just straight to the point. All you need to do is come here and type Nigerians expats, and you will see lived in Nigeria, formerly Expat Nigeria. Now this is how we used to do it. This is how we have been doing it, which works fine. But the issue with this is you are kind of limited, because it is easy for Facebook to exhaust this audience size. You can see estimated audience size of 181. Now, as I've said, this is how we used to do it. So if you want to target, let's say Africans, not just Nigerians, now Africans, so all you need to do is select your host country, which is UK. Now add Ghana. Let's say you want to target Ghana expat as well, that is people that left Ghana for UK. You can just include more African countries in this category. Now let me share with you the new way to do this. So the first one is broad targeting with the behavior targeting called expat with the expat tag. So broad plus expat behavioral targeting. Broad targeting in the countryside and the expat tag, which is the behavioral targeting, that is the left. Now the second way to do this is this. Now instead of targeting United Kingdom, we'll target boroughs, district areas that has high concentration of Nigerians. I'm using Nigerians for example, right? This requires you to do some research, pull some data, right, to know, okay, this is the number of people living in this particular area. This is the number of Nigerians living in this particular area. You might not even know the cities, the areas in UK if you are not living there. So what you can do is this. We'll use AI, and the AI we'll be using is called Perplexity. So Perplexity is just like Google, but with AI capability. So Google, when you go to Google, you search, right? You search. Okay, so let's do something here. Now this is Google, right? So I'll ask it a question. National country, Nigeria, and host country UK. So let's ask the question. Now when you go to Google and you ask a question, Google will provide you links, right? Different links that you need to start opening, read, distill, digest, and then make your conclusion. Now the difference is this with Perplexity. Perplexity is also a search engine. We call it an answer engine powered by AI. So go to perplexity.com.ai, register, and turn on this pro feature, right? Now this is the prompt you enter. Provide me significant areas, borough, districts in the expat host country here that we are trying to look at is UK. So Nigerians living in the UK, right? With the most, now expat national country here is Nigeria, with the most Nigerian populations in 2024. Now it's very important to enter this 2024. So let's see what happens. Now Perplexity will actually check different resources, websites. So let me show you something here. Now look at this particular, the first website here, right? .ons.gov. Now you can see it is the same website, but what it will help you do is it will crawl through all of these web pages, websites, gather those information for you, and extract the most important. I hope this makes sense. So if you have not been using Perplexity, I've been using it. I use it for mostly research when I want to do research and provide sources and all of that for you. All right, so let's continue. Now, as you can see, in 2024, the significant areas in the UK with the largest Nigerian populations are primarily concentrated in London, particularly in specific boroughs. Now, let's see the key areas. So we have Greater London, so we have Greenwich. I know of Peckham. So what we'll do now is this: go to your Facebook ads dashboard and let's remove United Kingdom. So we want to, we are still doing something here, so just follow. So yeah, I'll just put Greenwich. Okay, so we have Greenwich. Okay, Newham. So this is city, this is neighborhood, so I'll select this instead. So we also have Peckham. Yeah, I know of Peckham, but don't forget this is United Kingdom, right? So you can see neighborhood Manchester. Okay, United Kingdoms. Now this is city. We also have Birmingham city. Okay, now we have millions of. We also have Leeds. Okay, Leeds. Okay, so we have Leeds, England. Now you have like 6 million. Now let's do something. Let's bring this same prompt, right, to ChatGPT. So with ChatGPT can also browse through the internet. So I'll say browse the internet and provide me with. Okay, so let's see. You can see it's already browsing the internet. Okay, so we have Southwark came up again. So this is why I said let's use two different AI. Okay, now looking at this, we also have, wait, let me check. I want to check something now. Okay, so we have Greater Manchester. So I think we'll use this one instead of the Manchester, England that we use. So Greater Manchester is a county, right? So let's see. I'll remove this Manchester, England. Okay, so it dropped. Okay, but you get the idea, right? So we have Leeds. I think Leeds is also part of what we have here. So we have Leeds, Coventry. Okay, we can add that as well. City. Okay, let's see. All right, so now here is the thing. We have about 6 million audience size, right? I can see reach is 1.3 thousand to about 4,000. Now here is the thing. Of course, this is kind of broad, but here is the thing. When it comes to Facebook ads, if you give their AI algorithm a broader audience to work with, your costs will reduce. Unlike having a shrinked audience size, it will increase your ad cost because it is easy to exhaust that audience size. Now I'll tell you how you can do this, because you might find your advert reaching people you don't want it to reach, but I'll show you what you can do. Now regarding the age, considering the kind of advert you are running, so I'll just select from, let's say 18. Yeah, we'll leave it at 18 to, let's say 45. So it depends on the kind of advert you are running. Gender, of course, all genders. Placement, we will use manual placement, not automatic placement. All devices, we prefer to target mobile devices, because how many times you're on your desktop scrolling through Facebook and you saw an advert, you clicked on it. So most times it is always on your device. Now there are times we use Instagram because of the kind of people you are trying to reach. So I notice people out of Nigeria, especially once you leave Nigeria, people tend to use more of Instagram. I don't know why it is like that. In fact, if you are not living Nigeria, if you are living outside of Nigeria, people there, if you tell them you're active on Facebook, I'm talking about personal experience. When I speak with my friends, I'm like, yeah, I'm even more active on Facebook compared to other social media platforms. And they'll be like, really? Many of them are active on Instagram. So uncheck these boxes, uncheck them. So we only want the Facebook feed. Now, depending on the kind of thing you are selling, if you have presence on Instagram, you can include Instagram. This is not a commerce advert now, but then depending on what you are selling anyway. Okay, so we have Facebook feed only. So you can also include Instagram placement as a separate ad set or in this same ad set. Now here is the thing, you can see our estimated audience size has dropped to 2.7 million to 3.2 million. So I think we are still on track here. So we are not setting, now listen, we are not using any experts like expert targeting, any of that. So you either use the expert behavioral targeting or you use these specific cities based on research, right? So yeah, I'll just put add one. You can name it properly. Facebook page Genibit. Okay, now you can let Meta choose. So they just introduced a new ad format. Now this last stage is the ad, where you now set the external part, what people will see. People that you have set in the ad set, what they will see. This is where you set it. Now forget about this flexible. It is more like a replacement for the dynamic ad. So go with this, go with the single image. Now I'll also turn off this or uncheck this multi-advertiser ad. Now media, I would select this. So don't forget I said we are trying to promote data analytics bootcamp at Genibit. So now this expand image, I would also advise to turn it off, although many people actually turn it on, but I haven't really seen good result with that. So I'll just turn it off, please. Now also click on this more enhancement. I don't know why Facebook is intentionally doing this, so I prefer to just turn them off. I want to be sure that my advert is doing what it is meant to do without any guesswork. So I'm turning everything off. Now here is the thing. You see, the most important thing you should do here is, why we are going slightly broad, not too broad, slightly broad, you want to ensure your ad copy and your ad creative helps you attract the kind of people you want to attract, the kind of expert. Let me put it that way. So let's say it is Nigerian expert. You can use your local language. It is allowed. Facebook will not say they will not approve your advert because you are speaking vernacular, maybe Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, or any other language that you want to speak. So far you want to get your audience. Or let me say Pidgin. Now Pidgin is actually a broken language that you can use to attract different tribes in Nigeria. So if you come from like an African country whereby you do not have one language, and probably there is a unifying language like a Pidgin English, right? In Nigeria, Pidgin English, many tribes can actually understand that. So you can even use Pidgin that, you know, okay, when a Yoruba person sees it, they understand what you are trying to say. And you can create different advert creatives like video. Communicate in English, communicate in your own dialect, and then in pidgin English. I do recommend this to most of our clients that run this digital opportunity business, right? So do this, have it as separate adverts, right? And use it. Now, so the idea is, even though you are going slightly broad, all right, so this is the advert, the ad copy that I'll be using. Attention. So you can see here, I'm trying to call out my ideal audience. Now it is allowed. It is allowed, in case you are asking. Attention, Nigerians living in the UK. It is not allowed when you are trying to call out the problems, right, of the target audience. Like, are you a Nigerian suffering from this? No, Facebook will frown at that. But then you can just call them out. You can see attention, Nigerians living in the UK. It could be attention, Africans living in the UK. So depending on your targeting, your targeting option that you have set, right? Okay, so let me just format this properly. I just complete formatting this. So here is the thing. I'll not be going through designing creatives, writing your or crafting your ad copy and stuff like that. I have some videos that I did recently. I'll put all of this in the description of this particular video, so go watch them. It will help. All right, so once you are done with the copy, now Facebook also suggests you turn on this text generation, so you can have them use like generate variations of your ad copy. So you can click all text variation or select, but we'll not be using any of this as well. Now the headline, I'll just use this: become a job ready data analyst in just 12 weeks. They will also provide text generation option, don't select. So we don't need to put description because the headline has already covered the description. Okay, so for the link, call to action, so use the website. Now for the call to action, depending on what you are trying to do, you could select order now, learn more, shop now, sign up. So we'll just use sign up, considering what you are trying to do. You can use sign up or learn more, right? But sign up seems to be more direct. And guys, that is it. So let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, let's preview the advert itself. You see, this is our advert. Attention, Nigerians living in the UK. As I've said, now listen, when we want to run this advert, we might not use attention, Nigerians living in the UK, because we are serving both Africans and non-Africans. Anywhere you are from, you are welcome. Now this is a subtle advert. If you are interested in learning data analytics, see, I want to tell you for sure, there is no bootcamp that will offer what JennyBit will offer. Look at these three instructors. They are actually doing data analytics. They don't just know the skill. Unlike people that know the skills and teach it, they're actually working in tech companies. I won't just be saying where they are working. Not just data analysts, they are senior data engineers, senior data analysts, and the last person here is actually a Tableau ambassador. That was one of the software used in data analysis or data analytics. So this is the best place to learn data analytics, and the early bird discount is currently ongoing. So wherever you are, Nigerian, we actually have a payment option for Nigerians. So if you cannot pay in USD, so anywhere you are in the world, you can join. This is a virtual bootcamp, 12 weeks, and there are so many perks. Let me see if I can read. Okay, yeah, good. You learn the skill and master how to use the tools. You work on real data, you get certified, you build robust portfolio, and also get recommended to top recruiters. You can go on LinkedIn. We are more active on LinkedIn compared to Facebook, but of course you get what I'm trying to say. So if it's something you want to learn, this is an advert here. I'm the chief marketing officer at JennyBit, so I'm also running this advert on my channel. Okay, now when we once you are done with all of that, all you need to do is to then click publish. So here is the thing. Now let's do something. Now in case you want to use image ad, you can make your imagery to attract your kind of audience. You can even use words that only people from where you are trying to target to understand. So this will help you attract. So you are kind of attracting your target audience through your ad copy, your ad creative, other than the targeting option itself. How that makes sense? So for example, let's say we have other creatives. All you need to do is just duplicate this particular advert and include those ad creatives. That's one. Another thing you can do is this. Now what we did here was for just UK. For example, let's say you want to also do for US. All you need to do is paste, change this UK to US, and search. Now if you are non-Nigerian, let's say Ghanaian, Kenyan, South African, watching this, all you need to do is replace Nigeria with South African. That is your country, right? So you also see we have notable areas. Boroughs of Brooklyn and Queens are particularly known for. Okay, so we have Brooklyn and Queen. We have Austin, Texas. Yeah, we have DC. We have Atlanta. Okay, it's not Atlanta. They say Atlanta. Well, so we have, now I'll call it Atlanta, Georgia, right? So Atlanta, you can see Atlanta in Georgia. There is also Chicago, other notable places. Okay, let's do the same thing for on ChatGPT. So we have Texas. Texas is also here. Austin, Texas. We have Maryland. We have New York. You can see in boroughs like Bronx and Brooklyn. I think we also have Brooklyn here. Yeah, we have Brooklyn here. So just use the two and bring them together to get a solidified list of cities or areas to target. Georgia, Georgia is also here. We have New Jersey here. Yeah, New Jersey. You can see Newark, New Jersey, Newark. You can see they kind of correlate. Illinois, I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. So you can see Washington DC is also here. Washington DC, right? So guys, I hope you get the drift. You understand what I'm trying to do. So we have two options now. Use the expert behavioral targeting, or use the specific cities, well-researched cities, and call out your audience. Either ways, you will be good to go. So test it to see what works, and I'm very sure you will see results. Anyways, in case you want to reach me, just message me, drop me a message on Instagram at adelikesamuel01, and we can get talking. But if you have questions regarding this particular video, drop it in the comment section, not in my inbox. So please like this video, drop a comment, share, and also subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.